This is the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.
First I hit 'em, and then I let 'em. Then I remix, rewind, then I wet 'em. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
All right. Welcome to another exciting edition
Trap.
of the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge
Trap.
with the human beatbox, Jeff Arnold right here. How long you been beatboxing, Jeff?
30 seconds.
That's
Welcome
good.
to the trap.
He's wonderful, wonderful. First of all, let me give it up to the sponsors. We got Hempin' Ain't Easy right out of Oakland, and we also have the Shop Hair Lounge right there, 4306 Crenshaw Boulevard, and we got the New Millennium Barbershop. And what's the name of that other sponsor we had last week?
Bitch better have my money.
Dick Down Productions.
Yeah, Dick 'em Down Productions.
Oh, there
that's
you go.
your-
There you go.
Yeah.
That's just a subsidiary, on
Yeah,
the side.
because we support the porn. I went to the Dope Con this week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was whack as fuck.
Always, always.
Oh man, I couldn't find half the shit I needed. I went to get some rope, because I tie bitches up.
Oh, yes, you
Yeah.
do.
And
You
To
do.
the SMN, huh?
Yes.
man, they didn't have the rope I needed, but they had some next level rope shit. They had some rope with electrodes, electric conductors inside of it.
Shocking.
But once you tied up, then you shop. I said, well, hey man, I'm not on that level. I
Oh,
just,
that's a whole lot.
Well, that's a graduation. That's
hey
a
man,
step
I
up.
can't get to that. You know,
Step your game up in the SMN.
So
Hey,
did
man,
you get all the free lube that they had? You get a whole bunch of flavored lubes
I
and shit?
had pockets of lube. And then they had they got me with the cock rings, with the vibrating cock rings. They had the
Using
batteries in
them
it.
now, huh?
Yes.
But they say they only last for 2 hours.
Oh. Well, how long you last?
Shit, 2 minutes. And then I'm like,
What in
I'm like, wait a minute, but they not reusable. That's like,
Oh,
That's done then.
so I just wrench mine out. That's what I do. I wrench it out. I'm an old school nigga. I just wrench the cock ring out,
Exactly, yeah.
and I hang it up on the coat rack.
Marv is a
Viagra.
professional pervert.
All day long.
I mean, hey, you got to keep shit spicy. I mean, I had to graduate because I was taking all the shit you get at the sex stores. I was making all that shit myself.
Oh, you was?
Okay.
Yeah, like the nipple clamps. I was using clothespin. I just spray painted that.
There you go.
And instead of the rope, I was using old phone chargers. Everybody
What you was using for lube? Crisco?
And I don't want to know what you was using for a dildo.
Lord?
extra virgin olive oil, that EVOO.
You was using those little miniature baseball bats.
I think he was using cucumbers.
Oh yeah, cucumbers. That's
She would say that.
she done been to the pleasure palace. She know.
There you go. The pleasure check.
Look how she sucking on that. You see what I'm saying? She know about that cucumber.
Yeah, look how she dressed. She ready for Christmas.
It's called augmentation. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you got to do. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going out after this.
Yo, so this, on a more serious note, for a quick second,
Okay. Yes.
if we got any listeners in Little Rock, Arkansas, and this is from the heart, and this is coming from real OGs in Los Angeles, any listeners in Little Rock, Arkansas, or you know anybody in Little Rock, Arkansas, that cowardly motherfucker that shot into that car that killed that 3-year-old, you need to surrender your punk ass, or somebody needs to turn that motherfucker in.
I know his punk ass told somebody too. So whoever he told,
You know he did.
Tell him that
Somewhere
motherfucker.
We got to stop with this bullshit, snitches end up in ditches and all that. Fuck that shit.
because I know some
When it's
snitches.
senseless. I
Look,
mean, come on now. That was a 3-year-old
That's
baby.
about 10 years old ago. I know niggas that's telling people come out and still be hanging out at the same nigga house. that he
With the
told
nigga.
on.
Right. Right.
So tell on this nigga or somebody, or tell on yourself, you coward punk ass motherfucker.
For real. Because I know
that
you
shit was
can't
crazy.
sleep at night.
I
bitch-ass
think
nigga.
people just need more than authority or the law to fear. When
I think they need a Dark Avenger.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But when regular people in the community
Step
start
up.
hunting your ass down,
Yep.
slaughtering you, and they find notes on you and shit, the reason why the people in the community killed your ass, then that's one thing. Because if you running around here molesting little kids or killing little kids, beating up old women, like this one dude living up off his mama with his sorry ass. Mama didn't get her damn check. She in a wheelchair.
Right. Yeah.
He get mad and pushed his mama out a 2-story window and killed her.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
So I'm just saying, when you do shit like this, it should not be no law prohibited the community or law-abiding citizen in the community
keep them from beating your ass,
for finding your ass and doing whatever they want to do to you. Everybody in the community get to stomp your fucking teeth out your mouth.
Now I heard also that it was a 1-year-old in the car. And they was able to survive.
Yeah,
with the grandma.
Yeah, they didn't get hit, but the 3-year-old got hit twice though.
Twice.
So that was just, and that just go to show you that's these punk, cowardly motherfuckers running around here with these guns, because these niggas can't throw their hands.
I want to give it up to the grandma, because grandma knew what to do. Get the fuck up out of there. She wasn't playing around. She got her ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. She was OG grandma.
Yeah, but I mean, it's these cowardly niggas running around here with these guns. I mean, I'm all for the Second Amendment about protecting yourself.
Right.
I mean, because I have a gun and I'm licensed to own my gun.
Right.
But I'm from the old school. I was always taught, don't never bring it out unless you're going to use it.
No.
Don't ever show it unless you're going to use it. Nowadays, that's these niggas' first line of defense, because these motherfuckers can't throw their hands.
I seen a nigga.
Not only can they not fight, they can't shoot. They miss everybody they trying to shoot, and they kill innocent people.
I was in Lawndale. I seen a nigga had a chain and had a real pistol hanging from the chain.
Yeah.
Not a real pistol.
Not a pistol piece. He had a real 22.
Like a little 22.
Yeah. Hanging from the damn chain.
Yeah, back in the day, when I first came out, the young niggas just tried to stop me. And the only time in my life, nigga pulled a gun out on me, trying to get some respect. Like, nigga, fuck you.
Did you take the pistol?
No, nigga was
get
like,
respect by giving respect.
But he was like, all this and all that. He like, I'm not scared.
Right.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I'm scared of the gun. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared of the gun because I don't want to get shot. But you holding the gun, I'm not scared of you, punk.
You got to be scared they might miss and hit a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
You might not even hit me.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just like, we got to, 2017, we saying we got a fucked up president. People going around saying, not my president and all that. But as black people now, we got to start getting our shit together now. And we got to start by helping our own communities out, So we can start off in Little Rock. You know who that motherfucker is. You know who it is. If you don't want to turn them into the police, where the strong black men in that community, go drag that motherfucker out and hang that motherfucker up by a street lamp.
Better still, call 323-293-3375. Give me the nigga name and number, and I'll tell him my goddamn self.
Yes.
What did y'all do this weekend? How was your weekend?
My weekend was great, man.
2 ugly sweater parties.
You went
Saturday
to 2
and Sunday, and I wore the same sweater twice.
Did you win?
Here. We did the whole exchange. So it's the new elephant kind of gift thing. You know what I'm talking about?
One of them
it's a
kids.
Secret Santa with the twist. The Secret Santa is, so everybody puts their gift in. If you pull a number, whoever has the first number gets to pull first. By the end of whoever's at the party, so it could be 25 people, 25 numbers, you get to go and pick whatever gift you want, as long as it hasn't been taken 3 times.
So the gifts are already out there?
Right. The gifts are out there. You can see what you want, what you don't want. Somebody could take it from you. You have to take it back
so
from
they not
somebody
wrapped.
else. Right. No, they unwrap them. They unwrap them, but And
So what did you end up with?
Oh.
A dildo?
This, and it was a hot chocolate mix.
Oh, it was
and
it
I
was
put
a gift
in
card?
a $25 gift card. No, this was the gift. I unwrapped it and I just took it.
Is it
because I didn't want no problems. People was getting into it a little bit, and it was a little
That's
bit
how
of
motherfuckers
tension.
get shot.
You know what I'm saying? And then a 3-year-old would have been killed.
Exactly.
God damn it. And
How did you get it to match your shirt?
that's what I said. The whole outfit. I said, I'm going to take she.
Yeah.
How was your weekend, Jeff?
My weekend was great, man. I have been waiting. My man finally got me out at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach, and I tore that motherfucker up.
Was it packed?
Oh, it was off the chain.
Can't help but
Why
to be
didn't you
packed.
invite us? Why don't you
That little
be sending out a
small
blast
motherfucker.
text?
No, in Long Beach.
Yeah, that's a little Laugh Factory.
No, that's his big one.
Talking, not the one right there on the shoreline. Way, that's small,
No,
man.
that's big, man.
How many people holding it?
Jeff telling the goddamn lie like he did something big.
It's bigger than the one in Hollywood.
That's small too.
Yeah, both of them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
small.
but capacity wise, it's bigger though. The one in Hollywood is small when you
So
walk
what
in.
Jeff is saying is you can squeeze 4 more motherfuckers in that one.
See, that's another thing. See, nigga can never throw down and just be like,
Oh, no,
nigga.
I'm not taking
No.
that away from your stand-up.
No, it
I'm
was-
telling you
it
that's
was-
a small venue.
Well, that's what
It's
you
good,
get, Jeff,
though.
because you didn't invite us.
Yeah, nigga, if you'd have came, shit, it would have
We
been.
would have supported your
And
black
the room
ass.
only.
I stay right down the street too, Jeff. I live in Long Beach.
I would have made a track.
do my
just
dirt all
to
by my
support
lawn.
you.
It's right. It's
I
right
heard
by the
that.
train. I could have got off the train.
You know, but no, it was wonderful, man.
Right,
So
like
it was
that.
great, man.
It was just you on the show, or
No, it was 6 of us.
who was the other 5? Some other motherfuckers.
Some other motherfuckers. No, I got to work with. I hadn't worked with him in a long time. It was Jeff Garcia.
Oh, shit.
I haven't worked. I haven't worked with. Yeah, I haven't worked with Jeff in a long
color.
time. It was Benny Mina. It was his show. So and
Benny,
I had,
Benny Medina.
Medina.
no Benny Mina.
Oh, that's a new
I
one.
thought it was.
Yeah, Benny Mina. So it was but it was cool though. It was all good. I hadn't worked with Jeff, and I actually opened for him. So
He done
it was
got
cool.
fat, huh?
No, Jeff is still cool though. Jeff is still laid back.
Last time I seen him, he looked 18 months pregnant.
Yeah, no, he done lost weight, man. Jeff is cool though. He's always been hilarious. So it was good to work with him, man.
But that's
So,
good, man. You was
Yeah.
down there in beautiful city of Long Beach. That's Faarooq's.
That's your neck of the
city.
woods. I should have hit you
Yeah,
up,
I
man.
stayed
My
there.
bad.
What'd you
But
do
when
this
I go
weekend?
back,
Oh, nothing. I went to a little family gathering at a hotel right down the street from where Jeff was at.
Right down the street.
Right down the street.
how was
So you
that?
actually could have came
It was
and saw the
pretty cool,
motherfucker.
but
Had
you
you
know
been-
the damn main course meal seemed like an appetizer.
What was it?
Oh, okay.
They had it wasn't even a chicken. They had
Was it a potluck or was it catered?
no, it was the hotel catered. Everything.
Okay.
And he should know
They,
this shit.
they had some little small ass hen. They had a breast of a hen, 2 baby carrots, 2 asparagus, and a cherry tomato with that much.
Who cooked that
Mashed
shit?
Oh, that
potatoes.
shit is true. He
did.
remembered
It was good,
exactly
though.
what it was.
It just wasn't enough, huh?
Then they had little small ass tea cakes for dessert. They
y'all pay
bought
for
your
that?
plate, huh?
Did you pay for
No,
that?
it was all paid
Sandwiches
for.
with the
Okay.
crust
It was
cut
all
off.
paid for. I mean, it looked real cute and shit
Oh,
on the
decorated
plate,
and
but I
whatnot.
mean, it wasn't no fried chicken. We like to really eat, man. No smothered steak. But it was real nice though. They kept pouring the champagne in the glass.
You were still
That's
hungry and
what
shit.
mattered.
Yeah, the bartender wasn't shit. Now let's get this straight for you amateur ass bartenders out there. I asked for a Cadillac margarita, and Jose had the nerve to put some damn what you call that whiskey, Canadian Miss, in my goddamn margarita.
That's alcoholic. That's an alcoholic shit. That's the same shit the nigga drank in the alley.
Yeah, but I thought you put some Grand Marnier in the Cadillac margarita. I don't need no goddamn Canadian Miss and no That's not no Cadillac margarita. That's some East.
Kakalaka?
Yeah, that's some
Yeah.
East LA shit.
That's what he made you.
Yeah,
He
that's
made you
called
a
a
Kakalaka.
That's called a Toyota.
Yeah,
Cadillac.
he made you a
Yeah.
Kakalaka margarita.
Yeah, no, he made me a goddamn Toyota or a Datsun.
Oh, okay.
Uber Joe motherfucking margarita. That's what
Yeah.
the fuck happened.
About this
So that wasn't
North
cool.
Kakalaka.
Learn how to make good margarita. And then he had a nerve to just put an eye drop of liquor in there, man. It was
That's what
just
they do.
disgusting.
And they
So
use
you know
that-
what I did, man,
Visine.
I just went on to the car
Got that
Got
tequila
your
bottle.
shit, yo. Got your tequila.
and grabbed my shit, man.
That brings
Good
us
to
to
go.
Taco and Tequila Tuesdays and
Along
Titty
with the
Tuesdays
titties.
once again.
Yay.
If anybody want to call in and chime in, the number is 323-293-3375. This segment right here is brought to you by our sponsors, Hempin' Ain't Easy and the New Millennium Sports Barbershop and the Hair Lounge. We have a special guest tonight coming on the show. We're going to talk about rapping and what else is going on. What they got that new rap called? What is it called? Mumble rap?
Yeah, I guess
All
so.
that shit is mumble rap.
All of his mumble rap?
Same beat. Country
We're going to talk
beat.
about all that punk shit, and we're going to get to some real shit when we come back from this very important commercial that plays some more mumble rap. So stay tuned. We're going to come back with Mr. AMG. Bitch better have my money, and you bitches better stay tuned.
Hey.
Taking some more fall off. When you stay that committed to it, you just fall down and never fall off. So last night took it.
All right. We back right here. We got our special guest, Mr. AMG in the house.
What's up, y'all?
Bitch better have my money, jiggable pie, all that shit that used to get you. Oh man, I used to listen. You remember I had a Volkswagen Bug.
West Coast legend.
Shit,
Man, big time.
Rap was real.
Man, he used to have the club bumping on that shit. They all jumped up when it came on. Boom, niggas just jump up, boy.
Hell yeah. I couldn't make it to no hotel, so I had to
Yeah, my
bump that shit
favorite
in the
line
car.
is go bake a pie, get a tattoo of a dick in your eye. You know? Yeah, that's my favorite line.
My favorite line was
Bitch, quit staring at my bank account.
my favorite line was what I used to echo all the time. Bitch better have my money.
Yeah,
That's
I love
real,
it, man.
Oh,
Now,
God.
now let me ask you
AMG,
something.
solid brother.
Thank you, man.
Now, what made you write all that shit? Was it alcohol inspired, or you
Oh,
was
no,
just some?
I wasn't even drinking like that back then. I was a kid, bro. I was 17, 18, 19.
Y'all, so that means y'all was getting a lot of pussy.
Hopefully. In the hopes of, you know. You know, when the gangster rap phase came into play, it's like I wasn't no drug dealer or no gangster, so I figured I could talk about pussy and my dick, and hopefully somebody listened to it, and it worked. So
And one of the best
I
at
didn't
it.
do too much. I was a kid. It's like I wasn't no nigga like out killing motherfuckers at 18.
Did you know that was gonna be a classic though? Cause
I knew it was a good song. That's all. I knew it was a good song, and I knew the beat would work. You know, I kind of put it together scientifically, man, because I study hip hop and I study whatever the waves that came in and the eras and stuff. So yeah, I kind of knew it was a good. I know
You started off with one of the most prolific artists in music, DJ Quick. You know, he's a hell of a beat maker, man.
Right.
Real talented cat.
Yeah.
what I noticed,
I
too
did
about,
my own records though. That's what don't
Yeah.
nobody know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you made your tracks and all of that. You know, he just mixed them down and all of that.
no.
You did all of that yourself?
We were under a production deal.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Total
okay.
track. So
I
they were
got
the
you.
engineers and producers. I mean, engineers and executive producers.
what I noticed about a lot of up and coming artists now is they have no background research of hip hop at all. Like you said you studied hip hop.
Yeah.
It's like these cats like
I think
no
it was
research.
It was back then it was slower. You know, we only had like 6, 7 artists on the charts back in the day.
Right.
You listen to Run DMC, Fat Boys, Houdini, you know what I mean? So everything that came out was, it was great, great records. And then, as time goes on, they got beats in the box and they make the records they make and they make them, they do their thing. So it's,
beats in the box. That's what it is.
they ain't got to get no equipment no more. They get little, computer stuff.
Casio and all that.
They just hooked up to the computer and they go and do their thing. I don't knock them because I got young dudes and I pitch a bitch about certain things, but I got to let them work and do what they do in their era because
Right.
if I can't be selfish like that.
So the production area is do you think that most people have to have a talent when it comes to production, or is that something
You should
that
have a
actually be
talent
caught-
when you're doing
stuck?
a bit doing anything in this business that's based on talent. And you should turn that talent into a skill.
Because they got so many schools for music production and everything, and I be looking at it like this shit ain't for everybody.
Nothing's for everybody.
Right.
Everybody got their own niche, but everybody wanted to be Michael Jackson back in the day.
Goddamn right. I sure had my
You know
pennies
what
on.
I'm saying? So, you can't knock it, man. You
Right,
can't knock
right.
it. It is what it is, man, and it's out of our hands,
Now you had a very a relative that was big in the rap game.
Yeah. His name was Roger Clayton.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever did
Rest in peace.
work with Roger?
No, I was too young. I was a young dude.
Yeah,
I
he's
moved out here in
a
85.
West Coast pioneer, you know. And he has a lot to do with rap, period, as far as the East Coast, because my cousin helped to promote East Coast rap, period, to the big labels out here on the West Coast, because back in the day, on the East Coast, they only had like an hour on the weekend. I guess it was Kiss 97 or something like that, FM.
97.
Yeah, Cool Herc and Red Alert had a had a show for an hour. That was it. And plus, on the East Coast, they didn't have 24-hour radio.
Yeah.
So we had 24-hour radio, and my cousin, which, he was a promoter, producer, and also a DJ, would spin the record on radio station. And he would grease other DJ palms on the radio to play
The music,
certain people that he was promoting records. So a lot of East Coast rappers got big major record deals behind my cousin,
Now did you happen to see
breaking records
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
That's when it was breaking.
Did you happen to see that documentary they had? It was a hip hop documentary on Netflix It was recently. It came out. It was like a history of hip hop. Anybody catch that? They was talking about Kool Herc, and they was
It's on
talking
my
about.
list. I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, they was talking about how the Sugar Hill Gang, like they wasn't even real
No,
rappers.
they stole that.
Yeah, it's like one of them was
Grandmaster Cass.
Yeah, one of them was
Cass's,
just cooking
you know.
pizza in the kitchen and shit.
That was
Came out.
Cass's. Big Bang Hanks.
Yeah.
That
Right.
was Cass's.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So do you see a lot of that going on, like, you know, with everybody? Because I think it's possible if somebody's offering somebody a deal and you ain't got nothing and you just been hanging out with a rapper. Hey man, I'm gonna spit that shit to get that bread.
Every songwriter, every singer don't write their songs.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
You know, but rap came from a credible source of being from the streets, of street music, of youth-based music.
Mm-hmm.
So you would hope that it would come from the person that's doing it.
Right,
You know, but at the end of the day, it's a song to sell.
Where do you see hip hop and music making as far as production and the purity of hip hop going from this point on?
What you mean purity?
The purity of it. I mean, you know, the purity of it.
Who
like,
you calling pure?
I'm talking about real cats that got out there and really had something to say that wanted to
Right.
reflect their surroundings and how they grew up.
right.
The purity of hip hop.
Well, I told a friend something like 15 years ago. It's like, you know, it just so happens in America we all got a story, especially coming from the inner city.
Right.
And it's only so many. So whoever can execute those well and basically elevate and you know bring them something a little different, because it's gonna be the same. You know what I mean? In my point of view, as far as dudes making records, it's like it's only so many subjects you could touch on.
Well,
Kendrick Lamar's he's good at doing that expression.
His wordplay is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what it is, though.
But
But
that's rapping and real
But I
rapping.
agree with you say, because to me, the hip hop game is like cocaine. It's like a kilo of cocaine. It's been remixed and watered down and stumped on so many times. Then when you get the product, like he say, well, what's pure?
Right.
There's nothing pure. You're not finna get no green test out of hip hop no more. You know, everybody sounds the same. For instance, no disrespect. Jay-Z, he been true to the game. But when you look at Jay-Z and his lyrics, most of the shit Jay-Z say came out of Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and Biggie.
Yep.
And Nas, verbatim, the same exact lyric.
Yeah.
So he just get a hot track with high power production, and you know, he just use his persona of being a jigger man, and he get over. But really, as far as really rapping, as far as the talented, he's not that talented as a rapper.
Oh, but
No,
saying?
he talented, but he's not gonna make another reasonable doubt.
Yeah, okay, now that's what I'm talking about.
When his struggle and whatever he was doing and his musical thing combined, I think that's when he was the best. You know, coming up is what people want to hear about, especially in hip hop.
right.
But you know, when you make it, if I got 90 million, I don't think my songs would be that good either.
That's why I
You give me
think it's time
600
to shut
million,
it
I'll be
down,
mumble
man.
rapping. Give me 600 million, I'm mumble rapping like a mug.
Yeah.
Like,
All this so crazy shit
put the
up.
auto tune on
That
double.
auto-tune, that's what I was going to say,
Put it
yeah.
on double.
if
You remember all that, like T-Pain, all that? See, the shit had a period. Or like,
Well, we all go through it, you know what I mean?
Nas
Like,
Effect was hot. Perfect
Yeah.
example.
For
Nas
a hot
Effect.
minute.
Yeah, but see, that's because people got burnt out on all that jibber jabber. Now, it was hot because it sounded good, and it was real intriguing for us to figure out what the fuck they were saying.
Now, if anybody out
They
there want
start
to chime
stealing their
in,
style.
and
That's
y'all-
why. That's
let's
why.
see if anybody out there that's listening got any kind of hip hop experience. Because I know it's a lot of people that used to think they was hip hop and they thought they was going to
But
blow
they
up.
went through it.
You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of people out there. Give us a call at 323-293-3375. Because I know everybody in high school had their own little rap name.
Right.
Yeah, but it went through a whole, whole circle. You had Kwame.
What
know,
do they
he
call
came
you,
out.
Jeff?
They
They used to call him Holiday Inn.
there you go. Motel, hotel, Holiday Inn.
When he was in college doing all the, when he was going to school.
Jeff was already grown when the hip
Hotel
hop
management.
movement got to
Exactly.
taking off, man.
Exactly.
Jeff was one of them ready for the world ass niggas. You know, he didn't have no curl, but
Nah, I was
that's
one of
his
them,
cameo. You know, Larry Blackman and shit.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah,
that's
see,
what it was.
But
Michael
look,
Henderson.
Now, this is what's going on. We was talking about before you came. We was talking about the young kid that lost his life in, what was it, Little Rock?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah,
Due to
somebody-
road rage.
Yeah.
You heard about that?
It was
Yeah.
this little kid. He was what, he was about three.
He was 3 years old.
3 years old.
Well,
3 years
his
old.
grandmother was coming out of a shopping center. Some asshole got behind them,
Right.
and they was blowing their horn because the grandmother wasn't moving fast enough.
Right.
So dude got out the car to prove a point, so he shot up the car.
Yeah,
So he missed the grandmother, he missed the 1-year-old, and he hit the 3-year-old twice.
Yeah, on some road rage shit.
So now,
That's not road rage. That's insanity.
That's what I think.
Fuck labeling it something.
Right.
That's just, insanity.
That's savagery. That's an act of savagery.
And now it's going on damn near like 6 days, and Little Rock is predominantly black.
Yeah, I've been there.
And nobody, you have to know somebody who knows that car. And nobody's stepping forward because.
And that's like I said earlier. He done told somebody, because niggas can't keep no secret. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the good thing about it is, I guess they say, well, we don't have to snitch because we go hear about this thing on the first 48. So the detectives for the first 48 is on his ass right now. But to me, it just shows just like how savage that we have become when, we commit a senseless and heartless act like that to take a life of a real innocent child, And my thing is, this is why we got to really concentrate on fatherless households and a lot of social issues that we have, and we need to address them and deal with them on our own. We got to stop looking out for handouts. If y'all pissed off at the election, get over it and go back to your real damn life. And let's deal with our real situation.
I know we just fresh out of the election and everything, but now that you guys see what Trump is trying to do and everything, has anyone changed their views about Trump as a president? I mean, who happy about it?
I always said, Trump represents money. And that's what that motherfucker represents. If you don't have the level of money, or you not up in that echelon of the billionaire bracket, Trump ain't fucking with you. He just not.
What do you think the hip hop community feels about Trump?
I don't know what the fuck they think
at all.
No, I'm disconnected. But as far as Donald Trump, he's a business guy and he's a rich asshole. But you got to be an asshole to be a billionaire.
And that's all that happens.
And he's just a businessman, so it's gonna be more business shit going on. We don't know if it's gonna be. If it's going to work.
If it's going to help our community out.
Nothing helps our community.
Well, the thing is, we need to stop worrying about what's going to help our community and get a hand on helping our community ourselves.
Exactly.
It's plain to see nobody cares.
Fish markets.
Now, we got to stop looking for an outside source to help us with our internal problems. Jews don't call no damn Asians or the president of Israel to help them with their internal issues. Right. They get together, they assemble, they have a council, they bring forth their internal issues, and they work together to resolve them. When it comes to us, we always want to outsource our internal help. We need help, but we don't want to be the help that we need. Right. We want all these other people that are untrustworthy to help us. I know you ain't shit, but at least help us.
To complain about. See, they don't want to take the shit in the matters.
It's called being responsible and holding yourself accountable.
Who you gonna blame it on if you do it yourself? That's why they do most of the complaining.
And the thing about it is that we got so many smart, creative motherfuckers in the hood.
Yeah, but all the
you can sit up there and you can think about in a negative way how to get money. You could transform those thoughts into a positive way and go out there and get the same money.
Yeah, but see, all of those thoughts are making other people richer, though. So even if you use your brilliant mind in the corporate world, all our talent and skills is being used by others to benefit others. Okay, it's because we have the mentality not to do for self, but to do for others in exchange for simple dollars. Now, when we get the dollars, we don't know the first goddamn thing to do with it, so we end up spending it all back, and we're still in a dire state of slavery. It's more mental now because they don't have to actually tie you down and brand you. You got young people and even some old-ass idiots over 40 going out getting tattoos of Jordan, Nike, Louis Vuitton. They branding themselves now. So the white man don't have to brand you. You put this brand on you and you really promoting to keep him rich. A lot of us tear our community down to get money. We pimp hoes in our community. We sell dope. We do all of that, right? Put guns in youngsters' hands, and we cause the problem. Now, we get the money, but we don't open up business in our community. We take our money and go to Beverly Hills and break ourselves at the Versace store or go eat at Roof Cricks off the pain and suffering of our own people.
Now, Jeff, when you was in Chicago, I noticed that you say they do things a little bit different in Chicago. Would you say in your community in Chicago, people tend to stick together more often, or are they just scared of the thugs?
They're scared of the thugs. I mean, it's just the common denominator. It's like, to me, It's like motherfuckers always say they hate to see the crab in the barrel syndrome. It's like when one motherfucker's trying to get out, it's always motherfuckers pulling him to keep him down because it's like, why should I allow you to make it and I'm here suffering and I'm not getting nowhere? Or if I'm doing this, I'm not benefit as much as you get benefit, and I'm not gaining as much as you.
Well, it can't be no coincidence that this is the same type of shit that goes on in every black community.
Exactly.
So it got to be a coincidental or one central thing where we can come together and change it.
It's post-traumatic slavery disorder.
That's exactly what it is.
And as much as we are black, you got to remember we are Americans, and Americans are consumed with consuming. We buy shit.
That is the truth.
Exactly.
That's all we do.
And out of the buyers, we the number one consumer.
But we don't make anything, though. We don't make anything.
Right.
And that's the sad thing about our community because we only make up 13% of the nation's population, but we spend over $1 trillion on shit that we don't really need. We don't manufacture, we don't retail or even make for ourselves. So
to me, it seems like the same type of.
But we did have great inventors, though.
We did. But all the great inventors end up making money for white folks.
Yeah,
right.
Okay, because we didn't really understand the power of patent.
They were just being businessmen.
Yeah,
Here they teach us to get an education. Either go into business or go work for somebody.
Right. Yeah, they don't teach you how to start your business.
And I don't see no scientists in my neighborhood. I didn't grow up seeing doctors in my neighborhood.
No, and even if you did and they grew up in your neighborhood, once they reached a certain thing, they left.
They moved out.
And that's the
probably
thing.
Some nigga trying to kill them.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
coming home.
So I want my hard work to equate something for me and mine. So
And
that's
what that's about, okay? Because I used to think like when people become successful and disconnect themselves with the hood that they was wrong. But now that I'm older, they're not quite so wrong, man, because as soon as you get anything, all your family members got this fucked up sense of entitlement.
You're supposed to take care of
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's
how do you do that?
Kid, yeah.
Okay, but my point is, none of these motherfuckers supported you in no kind of way whatsoever. But after you struggle with all this bullshit, dodging the police, baby mama drama, dodging bullets from your own, all this cutthroat shit, and you make it. Now you got all these motherfuckers coming out the woodwork that really hated on you. Man, I knew you was gonna make it, man. I was just talking about you the other day.
I always believed in you.
Yeah. See, that's bullshit, man. But my thing is this, man. To resolve all of that, a lot of people that went through it or whatever, man, we need to give back by showing these young minds. When you get a certain age, you pretty much done because you stuck in your frame of thought. I would say just try to raise better kids. It's easier to raise better children than to fix broken people.
So if anybody got another thought, give us a call at 323-293-3375, and we're going to come back right after these messages.
Such profanity.
Yeah, that was your hit there, man.
Yeah,
AMG.
First record I ever did. Yeah,
There you go.
That was the shit, man. I was at the Red Onion in Lakewood tearing that shit up.
That's
right. Out there.
That's right. I remember that.
Hop, all that
shit,
shit,
man.
yo. Be at the Golden Tail, they throw that.
The
motherfucker
Golden
on.
Tail. Remember the Golden Tail?
Golden Tail, man. You throw that motherfucker on, they just all flock to the
Have
floor.
a good time up
Man.
there.
Oh, you have to go and tell?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. That was the spot there.
I was underage, but they let me get
Yeah, you had a hit. So, shit, they ain't had no choice but to let you two in there, yo.
That's when they had them In Vogue dresses. They used to have all the little...
Yeah, everybody trying to look like Cindy.
They were still wearing basket weaves and dupe braids and shit back then.
Yeah.
Hairstyles and everything really changed, man,
Yeah.
Cats nowadays wear tighter pants than the girls, man.
I'm telling you.
We're back now. If y'all wondering where Madd Marv went, he went to Bitch Better Have My Money, so we had to put him out there on hold, Stro.
He went to pimping.
Yeah, there you
he
go.
had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, so no, he'll be back shortly. He had to just take
You
care
had to
of
go
something.
take a breather.
Yeah. I guess he
Well, you know what? If anybody wants to call in and dispute my sports knowledge, you can do it at 323-293-3375. This is Kevin Nash coming to you live. I have just did a 4 for 5, 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. If you look at my picks, check the tape. I got down last week.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
down.
No,
I got down.
Those
I
some
got
good
down.
games.
diligence.
too,
You
though,
did you did your thing.
Yeah. And this week was really interesting because the NFL, their marketing program has gotten so much better because remember when you had teams sitting out at the last part of the year, and then they made that change to where all the divisional games happen late in the season.
Right.
Yeah.
So now it's nitty gritty. Washington Redskins, they put up Cam Newton put the beating on them, got into the playoffs, put them back to the 8th seed. Then Green Bay.
But he took some blows to get to that motherfucker last night.
Yeah. I mean,
they really. I mean, at first in the beginning of the season, I thought that Cam was like whining, complaining.
Yeah.
I mean, and I thought it was like payback from last year with all the dap and all that shit.
Yeah.
And when they went 14-1 and then they lost that one, I thought that was the payback. Now it's just blatant that the refs are not there to protect them.
Right. Yeah. They just
like
they
just like they really trying to fuck him over now.
Yeah.
I mean, because it was 2 plays last night
where he got hit.
Yeah, he got hit, and it was like nothing was called, and then he got called for that taunting.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, he got called for taunting when he got hit. He got hit. So
it's like, okay, cool. So y'all really not gonna look out for the brother now. So his complaints are legit now.
Yeah, they're legit. But the first thing that happened, Cam should not have to open his mouth. His coach, his owner, the GM, they invested in that man.
Right.
They gave that man all that money.
Yeah.
They're the ones that's supposed to speak up for him.
You're absolutely right. Because if it was Tom Brady, Robert Kraft would be pitching a bitch.
Exactly.
He would be meeting with Goodell right there on the field.
Yeah, Belichick be throwing blows.
Oh yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. I'll tell you something that's really, really racial. We had 2 black quarterbacks on Sunday Night Football, and it goes by without even a big deal.
Dallas
anymore,
and Tampa
right?
Bay.
Oh yeah,
That was a good game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Real good game, and I'm really proud of the quarterback of Tampa Bay, man. That kid got a lot of heart, man.
Yeah, he's matured over the last 2
Prescott
seasons.
is vicious, though, man.
Well, I mean, you can go on and on about him, and the thing was the bounce back, the Tony Romo coming back, he had a bad game. That man just threw for 88.6% no interceptions. Only one person has done better than that in the history of the league. That would be Rich Gannon, who did 88.9 in one game. 32 for 36. And the only reason he went 32 for 36 is because your boy dropped the ball.
Who, Dez?
No, Dez, he got on point this time. Terrence Williams, the dude that ran out of bounds the last time.
Yeah. But Jerry Jones, now you clearly need to sit down and shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Let that brother take you to the Super Bowl. Tony, get your ring. Your contract is expired. Go on and go somewhere else.
Stay on the sideline.
Just go on and go somewhere else.
As a cheerleader and a coach.
You can go to the Broncos.
No. You can go and you can have a run at something. Chicago need a quarterback. Cleveland need a quarterback. I mean, so you can go somewhere and you can play and you can make a difference. I mean, right now, you were man enough to have that press conference to say he's earned the job. Now let him keep the job. Tell Jerry, your dad, to be quiet and stop putting all that shit out there like, Tony, he has to be ready. No, Tony, you good. You good. If you get your ring, celebrate your ring and just say, all right, cool, and keep it moving now.
Well, Tony's an afterthought now after this game. They're wondering about they're going to put him out there. He's going to end up getting. I honestly.
He's going to get hurt.
He might get hurt.
They're going to come in there and they're going to try to fuck him up.
So I wouldn't expose him to trade bait or trade value for next year because Denver Broncos need a quarterback. Everybody needs a quarterback.
Houston need a quarterback.
Do you honestly think
Houston
Tony
does.
Romo is tradable?
Yes.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I mean, he's only like
Got value.
he's one of the top 5 passers ever in NFL history. He's not a joke.
He's injury prone though. His back.
Yeah.
All of that. You
So
gotta
was
consider that.
Peyton Manning. So was Peyton
Most
Manning.
of these motherfuckers injury prone. All it takes is one hit.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it.
name one person that played football that didn't get injured.
Yeah, because your boy Ben, he beat up.
Yep.
Ben always get beat up, yo.
Ben get beat up. He missed some 4 games a year. That's in his contract. That's like LeBron sitting down, don't take a hit.
Yeah.
So then you have the Raiders. The Raiders did a fourth quarter comeback against your Chargers.
Yeah,
and
man.
I hit you up on Facebook about that. I had to let you know about that.
You know.
Yeah. Because I was like, man, the Chargers want to come to L.A.
I think they're going to be here, man.
Man, they got to have some
They gonna
power.
be
They
here.
come here. You got to run that team, Faarooq. You got to run that team.
Hey, man, they give
got
me
problems.
a shot. But to be honest with you, though, man, they might come here and build a pretty good team for themselves, man.
Well, I mean, everybody wants
it's
to come
not
here.
that they have a bad team. If you ask me, I think their major problem is on like the special teams, and I think, man, some of their coaching staff need to get rid of because there's nobody that know anything about football that can question the number of Phillip Rivers.
Well, no, I mean it's not Phillip Rivers. It's attention to detail with the coaching staff that they have the problem with.
Thank you.
So
But they bring the same losing motherfucking coaches that didn't accomplish shit on another team, and they bring them to that team. That's the shit that be killing me.
I don't know why they don't call Tony Dungy.
Exactly.
Why not call Tony Lovie Smith?
Yeah, at Illinois. He was a great defensive coach, and he was okay head coach.
John Gruden.
Yeah, but you got some. But the thing about it though, you got some young black cats in college that know this shit, that can elevate, that can gum up, and they can do the job. But they're not giving them a chance though.
You know what? All you got to do is look at the Steelers model of how they did. Do you know that the Steelers have pulled off something no team in NFL history has done?
With the coaches.
They had 3 coaches that
Chuck
had
Noll.
100 wins. Yep. In a row. Not sporadically, in a row.
Chuck
Whatever
Noll.
their model for picking coaches is, they know their shit like nobody else.
System.
They got a good system. They invent the Rooney, they make the Rooney rule, they get Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin wins a Super Bowl. And he's like one of the best. If Mike Tomlin ever thinks about leaving Pittsburgh, the money is going to be flowing like nobody's business for that man.
But he ain't going nowhere. He's there. He ain't going nowhere.
See, they take care of their coaches. You got organizations, man, that's quick to get rid of your ass too.
Yeah.
Look at in college. Look at Charlie Strong at Texas.
Well, yeah,
they didn't really give him the program that he took over was fucked up, and they really didn't give him a chance to rebuild it.
Yeah,
2 years wasn't enough.
But wait a minute. I understand. I feel for Charlie. Charlie's a great coach, but Charlie walked into a situation knowing that he was not the shot caller. He wasn't the shot caller. The boosters, those guys, the Red McCombs, all those guys, they want to come to practice with their homeboys and take pictures with these people.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, and it's no excuse for you to lose to Kansas. You don't lose to Kansas. You got way more talent. At the end of the day, it's wins and losses. So
that's what it's about.
You take the race out of it, it's wins and losses. Even if they was hating on you, took the damn job, but the motherfucker walked away with $10 million.
Yeah.
So I ain't crying for Charlie. I'm not crying for him at all.
Like, but it's just like even at the brother back in the day that was at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Tony Willingham.
Yeah, Ty Willingham. Yeah.
Ty Willingham. When he took the job, it was a fucked up program. And he had signed a 5-year contract, but they got rid of him in 2.
Well, I mean,
and they brought Charlie, whatever his name was.
My answer to that is this: we got a lot of black colleges out there, and we got a lot of black athletes out there that are predominant athletes. Go to fucking black colleges. Buy from your own, support your own, do your own, then you won't have to worry about it. Do you know before they integrated college sports what the best team in college football was? Grambling.
Yeah.
That's what
Eddie
it was.
Robinson.
It's still a pretty good team.
Eddie Robinson.
But all your top flight athletes end up flying somewhere.
Yeah, they still got a good
some
sports
black
program,
owners
man.
of these teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get some black owners.
We need our own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then we can run it the way we think so.
talk about this
As far
They
as
talk about it, but I mean,
no, we need some owners of the team.
Yeah, because that's what it's about, though, man. Without ownership, man, you really don't have no place to be calling those shots or complaining about anything, man. If you working for this rich white man, just do your job and get your money, even if they hate on you, whatever. That's not what you're there for. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make a change, save your money instead of, it ain't tricking if you got it model, and try to get your own goddamn team, man, because that's what it's about, ownership.
Why won't we go by this model? If you're in the Hall of Fame, you should be first in line to get a team.
Yeah, but maybe that's not
ownership, because you have given more to the sport. And they've deemed that you've given more to the sport.
That's
and
like
all
a
across
hope. That's like a hope.
Yeah, but what if that's not their passion?
Yeah.
And a lot of retired athletes are not really even millionaires no more.
Yeah, a lot of,
and you got to be a billionaire.
Yeah, a lot of.
That's not. You can name me one football player that ended his career and had a great business career, and that's a billionaire.
Yeah.
There is none.
The closest one. Yes, again.
Who, OJ?
Roger Staubach. He is the richest
talking about black
football
people.
player ever.
Black people.
Yeah, that's kind of tough.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's talk about 10 black people.
He don't know none.
10 of the richest ex-football players.
I'm talking about dudes with 10 or 20 million net worth or maybe more. that they can put up 10 apiece and go get another 10 and go find another 200
Yeah.
and go find another. That's how you do business.
Ronnie Lott is doing that right now.
We don't need one dude. We need
Ronnie Lott's doing it.
We need, like Oprah.
That's just
get her
business.
money. Yeah,
That's
what
just
is it?
business.
Yeah, they need to get together. They need to coalesce around each other.
Well, that's if they
can
cared
happen.
enough.
Yeah.
You understand? Like they've been a part of history if they were successful. And sometimes you don't want to go start a record company if you're Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
I'm the biggest thing in the world. Why would I need to do something within the business?
Especially
Sometimes
at the
they
end of
think
your
like that.
career.
Yeah.
Well, I just think that, the careers are so short. So what? You get out of college at what, 19, 20?
They got about an 8 to 9 year run.
8 to 9 year run. And after that, what the hell? You going to end up on ESPN doing what I'm doing and shit? Or are you going to go buy a team and really make some shit happen?
Sports in America, it's a powerful business.
Yeah, but
powerful people behind it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And them dudes that come up as players, sometimes they don't have that mentality.
And
even
the average player, right? The average player, especially black player, they had it on ESPN 30-30.
Yeah.
They said 75% of all athletes, especially football players, after their career 2 or 3 years, they broke.
I remember that.
But you got to understand,
Steve Francis, remember, not switching the sport, but remember Steve Francis that played for Houston?
Yeah.
He had his mama house on crack right now, and he had one of the highest
that's crack.
contract.
We can't knock. We can't
Yeah,
knock.
well,
crack is undefeated like Father Time.
What I'm saying is, you can have a high contract, but pretty much your private and your personal life.
It's a contract.
Yeah,
But you got to understand, too, in the NFL is like the only professional sport where you have not guaranteed money.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So you can play a game, and if you don't produce,
Right.
the owner can cut you right after that game
Right.
and not pay you nothing. The basic minimum in the NFL had just went up. I think it's just like maybe like 80 or something.
Yeah.
And you got to think about it, man. You playing a sport where, you got these grown-ass men weighing damn near 300 pounds, smashing their damn heads up against each other. So a lot of football players are not the sharpest people that you ever want to meet. Wow. I'm not saying all of them like crazy or dumb, but
Right.
I mean, really, you
They got a condition. They got a condition called CTE.
Yeah, and a lot of them you got to think about. A lot of them been dummies all their life. They just been passed through school by their teachers because they can run a damn ball so fast, or either they can catch good. So they was athletes, but up here, it wasn't like they was soccer.
But hold up a second. It's a great special now that's dealing with the young kid that was drafted by the Philadelphia 76ers on Showtime, Ben Simmons.
Oh, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, it's called One and Done, and it's great. And my man had the greatest line. He was like, you got to understand something. I didn't come to school to be a doctor. I didn't come to school to be a lawyer. I came to LSU specifically to go to the NBA.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for nothing else.
I don't understand the logic behind the fact that if you're doing a trade and you get out of high school, you could still go to the military and kill somebody. But if you are good enough to play basketball, you mean to tell me you can't go apply your trade and get that money?
And that's the stupid rule. We're going to come right back. Hold up a second. We're going to come right back. We got to take a break. And we're going to continue this as soon as we come back. Remember, you can call in and chime in 323-293-3375. We'll be right back after this break. I got the keys.
Mumble rap?
Keys. I got the keys. Yeah, we back. You had to go and step out. Did you get that money? Bitch. Scoot over, baby. I ain't contagious, baby. I ain't contagious.
No, I had to catch me some air, man. I got asthma, so.
You good now?
Yeah, I think I'm good right now because the cold air, I guess it got to me or whatever.
bro?
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to
good.
say this before we get out of here. Sunday is Christmas, and leading up to this, for the listeners out there, please exercise, demonstrate patience. Because everybody's in a motherfucking hurry between now and Saturday to get gifts and shit. So just take a deep breath. Motherfuckers is getting off work, trying to get to the mall before it closed. Y'all fighting over parking spaces. Y'all fighting over the last pair of shoes.
Yeah, and if you ask, no, you got a temper. Get your shit online. Do some online shopping. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit.
I'm only in a rush for all this shit to be over with.
I mean, you know, if you got a hot head, you a hot head. You know you a mad son of a bitch. Order your shit online.
I ain't buying nobody's shit.
There you go.
I don't want shit.
Hello?
Don't come to my house for no meal. Don't call me and invite me to your goddamn house.
I was
I'm tired of
raised as a
people
Jehovah's
waiting
Witness.
to this time of year to start acting like they like people that
What
they really don't fuck with throughout the year.
What do Jehovah's Witnesses celebrate on? No holidays at all?
Nothing. Anniversaries. That's it.
Well, see, that answers your question that you asked for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, if you smash and all that.
If you smash, you ain't got to give her shit.
But she
Okay,
said, but she switched up. She's like, well, now if you smashing this, then that mean we go together. Yeah, you got to give me something.
That's her
if we
individual-
go
that's her
together,
individual
right,
concept.
Because as Jehovah's Witnesses, you have to be married to be smashing anyway. So,
okay.
you know,
So
we
you don't know what
already
you
broke
getting.
the rules.
So
if we
coming from a
smashing.
renegade Jehovah's Witness, if you having whoopee, she expect a damn gift. See, I ain't buying nobody's shit.
Is that the Rogue One?
I'm gonna get you a gift though. It's not like I just expect something. I'm not gonna get my man something.
I don't
We're
want shit.
exchanging gifts.
Yeah.
What's
And
the
if
most
I got
extravagant
you season
gift you ever
tickets
gave?
to the charge? What's your team? The
The
Chargers.
season over with, so it doesn't matter. Okay?
I'm sorry
I
for
don't-
your
I don't-
team.
I don't want
not
no
for
gift.
everybody.
Good. I don't want no
They're still in the
gift.
game.
I want it to
Right,
be
I was like,
over.
not for everybody's team.
Okay, I fast
We still
this
need the
time of
Super
year.
Bowl.
Ain't no goddamn hanky-panky or nothing going on.
Green
in the
Bay
month
still
of
in the
December.
game.
The month of December is the time to reflect and figure out what your ass gonna do in January. Now, some of y'all gonna be broke as hell. January 2nd is after New Year's Day, and
man.
you're gonna be scratching your ass till April when income tax come around.
Now, wait a minute, Jay.
I'm not
April,
gonna
they
be one
gonna
of
file. They filed that shit on New Year's Eve with their last paycheck.
No, niggas
What you
wait
talking
till the
about?
last. They wait late to do
The
everything.
Bears played us.
You know that. You know
Not
they
to
wait
get no
late.
money though. I know niggas
Y'all
that
lost
are
on that
filing with
60
their
y'all.
last paycheck stub for the end of the year. Like I'm gonna need that like immediately.
Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to get that money for the new year, and we're going to have you guys come back. Join us next Tuesday. That's going to be, what's going to be next Tuesday? What's the date on that?
God, who
gonna be the
knows?
27th,
What's
The
today?
27th. The
Oh,
27th.
Y'all watch out for Santa drunk ass and his intoxicated ass reindeers too.
And
we'll-
black parents, please stop giving Santa all that fucking credit. Y'all going into debt. Y'all getting credit cards that y'all don't have, that you don't have the money for, and then you waking up lying to your kids talking about look what Santa bought you.
Or
I ain't
opening up
never-
credit in the kid's name.
Yeah.
That's what it
Or
is.
you got this dry ass Christmas tree that you've been having damn near 4 months before Christmas, and most people don't take the damn Christmas tree down till Valentine's
And when is
Day.
the official
That
date?
shit is gonna
Doing that
catch on
shit.
fire.
It's
I
a
mean,
fire
honestly,
hazard
it's a
anyway.
fire. I'm saying.
It's
When
a
it-
fire
when is-
hazard anyway.
When is the official day to take down the Christmas shit?
I think you should take that shit down on Christmas Day. Matter of fact,
Dang.
don't even have one.
Thank you.
Just bypass
You
it all.
need to be a Jehovah's Witness.
No, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. I'm a Muslim.
All right, we'll be back next Tuesday from 7 to 8. Make sure you tune in, MorrisMediaLive.com. Remember the number, 323-293-3375.
And be
we
safe
thank you.
out there.
Be safe and don't shoot
Have
nobody.
have a safe and a
Merry
happy
Christmas,
holidays.
Happy
Be
holidays.
safe, y'all.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
All of that good shit.
And if you go spike the egg now, quit putting that cheap ass E&J in there. Put some real yak
That
up in
earthy
there.
jerk.
Leave that bullshit alone.
You want Christian brothers up in there? You want that Christian brother?
No, you put some Remy and some XO in there. Okay, don't put no damn E&J or no Parmesan.
And
or
make sure your
Taco
eggnog is
vodka.
not expired, please,
Yeah.
because that's going to be real bad on your stomach.
Yeah.
Put that Hennessy Pepis in there. Y'all know about
What the
that.
hell is that?
Oh, is
Ooh,
that
that's
some Haitian-
that. Yeah, that's
that
that
Haitian?
Hennessy.
That's some
Yeah.
Chicago shit?
That's some Chicago shit y'all don't know nothing about that you keep under the shelf.
Madd Marv Comedy
Under the
Lounge,
shelf.
ladies and gentlemen. Happy holidays. We'll see you again
Peace.
next Tuesday.
Sleep since 96. I ain't seen the back of my eyelids. I've been speeding through